Guten Tag and welcome to PA Dutch 101. This is video 16 in our series, and we'll be talking about being able to describe what you like and what you do not like in this video. This is partially grammar based. If you have not seen the previous videos in our series, I would invite you to watch those first. It'll give you a much better understanding of what you're about to get into here in video 16. In Pennsylvania Dutch, we'll be talking about the verbs GLEICHE und nicht GLEICHE. So let's jump right in and get right at it. So, GLEICHE und nicht GLEICHE. To express likes and dislikes in Pennsylvania Dutch, we use the verb gleiche, 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 which means to like. Okay. Gleiche is a regular verb and conjugates normally. Yes, that's good. You don't have to worry about memorizing any new pattern or anything like that. Okay. So, gleiche, to like. We can also then put the word net in front of it. Net gleiche, net gleiche, and that all automatically will make you know that it's something that you do not like. So when there's no net there to like, net gleiche, not liking something or someone. Okay? So, when using the verb gleiche with a noun, use this equation. Subject, your verb gleiche, the noun, whatever it is, and then if you like it, stop there. If you don't like it, then we add the word net. Two examples. Ich gleich Erdbeer. Ich gleich Erdbeer. I like strawberries. Okay? And the opposite, ich gleich Erdbeer net. Ich gleich Erdbeer net. I do not like strawberries. So without the net, I like. With net, not liking. Okay. Now, if you're using gleiche with a verb, here we're using with a noun, strawberry, Erdbeer. But if we're using it with a verb, we have to use the following equations, a little different. Subject, gleiche again. This time the net moves, and it's usually in this position right here, if you have it. Other stuff, if there is other stuff, and your verb goes all the way to the end. It's different from here. So, if you're dealing with a noun, use this equation. If you're dealing with a verb, use this equation. An example, ich gleich, or ich gleich nicht, Baseball spiele. Ich gleich Baseball spiele. I like to play baseball. There's your verb. Or ich gleich nicht Baseball spiele. I do not like to play baseball. So you can see the difference between here, a sentence where we're using a noun as we're liking, and here as a verb. So the two different equations that you need to get used to using. Okay? Talking about what you like and do not like will require lots of vocabulary. And as you know, these videos are short, and I can't spend the time to give you all the vocabulary because I don't know what you like and what you don't like. So this is going to be something where you're going to need to go out there and start learning more vocabulary so that you can talk about what you like and what you don't like. So do that. Start learning. Make a list of things that you like, or a list of things that you don't like. Get those dictionaries out. Find out what those are in Pennsylvania Dutch, and using those equations, then you can build sentences and be able to talk about what you like and what you don't like. Okay? What if you want to ask somebody the question, do you like something, or if you don't like something? We're still going to use the verb gleiche. Just use this question. It's quite easy. Gleich, do, fill in the blank. An example, gleich do action movies. Do you like action movies, or, gleich do action movies? And honestly, you can put anything on that line. Gleich do Bier? Do you like beer? It's endless. It's absolutely endless, okay? So it all depends on the situation and what you want to say. But that's the question you would ask. If someone would ask you that question, gleich do action movies, and this is a yes or no question, so we're going to start with yes or no. Here's an example sentence. Oh, ja, ich gleich action movies arg viel. Now there I added a little bit. We could have stopped after the word movies. Ja, ich gleich action movies arg viel. So yes, I like action movies. Arg viel would be like, oh, a lot. I really like action movies. Okay? But you can take that away and just say, ja, ich gleich action movies. Yeah, I like action movies. Okay? So use that. Ask questions. Let's practice a little bit. So, I'm not going to spend time to give you actual questions to work with, but I'm going to let you with this. I'm going to give you a couple questions to answer personally, on your own, by yourself, after the video is over. And I would ask you then to practice, and keep building your vocabulary. I would recommend doing what I said earlier. Start making lists of things that you like, things that you don't like. You'd be surprised how long that list can get and how many new vocabulary words you can learn by doing that. But I just came up with a couple questions for you to think about and how you would answer them personally. For everybody it's different. For example, here's one. Gleich du Musik hören? Gleich du Musik hören? Do you like to listen to music? And I can throw a follow-up question then. Oh, was für Musik? Was für Musik? What type of music? So someone might say, oh ja, ich gleich Musik hören. I like listening to music. You can then say, oh yeah, was für Musik? Then put them on the spot. Oh, ich gleich classical music hören, or ich gleich country music hören. Okay? Something to think about. Here's another question you could consider. Gleichst du lesen? Gleichst du lesen? Do you like to read? There's another yes or no. Oh ja, ich gleich lese. Throw the follow-up question. Oh ja? Was für Bücher? Was für Bücher? What kind of books? If they say they like to read. And maybe you say, well, I don't like to read books, I like to read the newspaper. Or, I don't like to read books, I like to read stuff on the internet. Look those words up. Build sentences. Build your vocabulary. You know how to do it. I've given you the equations. You need to now then plug words into those equations. Here's another good one. We all can answer this. Was gleichst du esse? Was gleichst du esse? What do you like to eat? Or, was gleichst du nicht esse? Was gleichst du nicht esse? What don't you like to eat? For me, I could answer that very quickly. Ich gleich Grundnussbutter nicht zu essen. Or ich gleich nicht Grundnussbutter esse. I don't like to eat peanut butter. I know that might send some of you into a whirlwind shock, but I don't. So I can answer that question very honestly. Was gleich ich esse? That list is really long. I wouldn't even know where to begin. But things to think about. And if you have a buddy that you're practicing your Pennsylvania Dutch with, bounce these questions off of them. Or bounce them off yourself. Use your split personality. Ask yourself a question and then respond. Okay? Practice writing them out. Respond by speaking. You make it work however makes work for you the best. Okay? One more. Was gleichst du am Sonntag du? Was gleichst du am Sonntag du? What do you like to do on Sunday? We learned our days of the week earlier. Maybe Sunday's your day where you just watch TV. Answer that. Or Sundays you like to go to church. Look up the word for church. You know the verb to go. Use it in a sentence. Okay? Telling you, build your vocabulary. Okay? So this video again covered the difference between saying, or about being able to talk about what you like to do, what you don't like to do, or insert any verb there. What do you like to eat? What do you like to read? What do you like to listen to? Etc., etc., etc. It's really endless once you learn the basics of using Gleiche und nicht Gleiche. So that's it for this video. Keep practicing your Dutch, keep building your vocabulary, and bis die nächste Video. Mach's gut und schwätz Deutsch.